Hi everyone, it's Liz from Media Dev. Today I'm going to be speaking about reseller networks and what you can do when your resellers are not reselling. So I did a webinar a few weeks back about how to create a reseller program in order to conquer Europe. So you definitely should check that out on our resource library after you finish watching this video. But let's say you already have a partner network, you've got resellers that are reselling your software product, and they're just not hitting their targets. They're not selling enough product, or they're not selling at all. What can you do? It's an interesting case scenario because resellers and the vendor need to have a win-win type of relationship in order for businesses to grow. And so obviously you can't just expect that you're going to put your product out there, the reseller is going to take over, and that's it. You do need to obviously check the KPIs, make sure that the reseller is hitting their targets. And if they're not, you really need to be thinking about what you can do from a co-marketing standpoint in order to help them to be able to reach out to their prospects in a successful way and generate more leads that get pushed down the sales funnel. So in order to do that, I highly recommend putting forward a partnership satisfaction survey that you can use to understand how your partners are benefiting from the relationship, if there are things that they would like to improve. You may be surprised that partners are going to come with a lot of ideas on how that relationship can actually be enhanced. And so by getting in direct touch with them and putting together a survey, you can really get that kind of direct access to feedback that you might need to improve your partnership program. So that's one tip. Another tip would be co-sponsored events, where you and the partner are present and gather prospects together in the same room in order to give them, the value proposition, the benefits, and some expertise. Could be a breakfast meeting or something fun towards the end of the day, with informal types of atmospheres for networking purposes. I do think that it's a mistake as a vendor to just throw money at it and say, okay, here, I'm going to give you this marketing budget, just do what you want. We have found when working with a number of different types of partners that if they're engaged in the marketing process, they're much more likely to follow up leads. They're much more likely to set sales appointments, and they're much more likely to get results at the end of the day than if you just, basically say, here, here's some money, go do something, and, come back to us later. So, we think that it's best to have 50-50 types of funding opportunities for marketing where the vendor pays 50% and the partner also pays 50%. I kind of think of it like weight loss. If you have to pay for a gym membership, you're more likely to go than if you don't pay anything. I think that's this kind of psychological, engagement there. But in any case, you certainly can help your partners with marketing materials and content. Content is king, and in order for you to get your messages out there, it needs to be constantly renewed. So it's nice to have new content all the time on various different channels, whether that be online or offline. With sponsored content at some times as well, using paid media advertising, for example, or content syndication. And those marketing materials can also be co-branded with both your brand as the software vendor and the reseller branding as well. So yeah, those are just some quick tips today on how you can get your resellers to resell your product. You can also get a lot of other resources on our resource library. Like I said, we've got our webinar on demand now that you can listen to about creating a reseller program. And we've got some other great resources there too at www.mediadev.com. So thanks again for your time today, and stay tuned for more episodes. Take care. Bye.